Personally, I don't give... Cannot swear, right? Okay, sorry. I don't really care much for art in Singapore because it doesn't really value it much in society.
In terms of traditional Singapore art, I feel that the artists will never get their recognition because we only value them if the overseas market goes, this artist is good. Then Singaporeans will be like, oh, actually I like this guy.
Museums, it's a dying field. I feel there is no solid evidence that you can actually produce something that is monetarily worthwhile in the future.
In a bustling and fast-paced city like Singapore, many seem to have the same question: how will art add value to our society? Well, in Singapore, visiting museums and admiring artworks are extremely prevalent in today's trendy day and age. From the National Gallery Singapore to the Art Science Museum, you can see many youths taking photos with the artworks and posting them on social media to get likes and comments. We can see that on a surface level, modernized art is appreciated amongst the newer generations due to its vibrant colors and unconventional layouts. But on a deeper level, how many of us actually know about the main roots about Singapore's art culture? I bet you've never pondered about this before, so let's zoom in and learn more about traditional Singapore art through the journey of Mr. Ghee, one of Singapore's pioneer artists. Mr. Ghee is a pioneer Singapore artist who was born in 1955. Self-taught, he found passion in the arts after taking art classes and continued it as a career moving forward. He specialized in watercolors before moving to acrylic and collage. Despite funding issues, he continued to pursue his love for the arts, reflecting the art of life through themes of nature and lifestyle in his works. The art we appreciate today only exists because of our pioneer artists' contributions and struggles in art scenes, which many of us have taken for granted. These days, many are obsessed with modern art, such as NFTs. But let's not forget the hardships the pioneer artists have paved the way for our generation of artists. In today's context, there are still many avenues where traditional art can be found for us to show our appreciation to the artworks and artists. Let's see what our art students have to recommend.
I think it's an important part of my life. I think it still has a great impact on Singaporeans because I think Singaporean traditional art is more relatable to us, and also it is embedded in our culture.
Yeah, I think it's important to our culture as a whole because a lot of the traditional Singaporean artists really shaped the way that art is now, in Singapore.
Even though Singapore is a young country, we still have a very important aspect of culture that I feel like youngsters like us don't really gravitate towards. We are more inclined to go to exhibition, they are more digital based, but I'll still say it still holds an importance in how the art landscape has been built up in Singapore.
They can go to museums, especially places like NGS. I guess just going to museums, National Gallery always has exhibitions on. Their permanent exhibition is also a lot of Singaporean art. They show a lot more traditional stuff like the Georgette Chen show.
Through National Gallery, it sort of celebrates old Nanyang artists. Yeah.
Occasionally they'll have other exhibitions like the recent Chwamyati one. So yeah.
Of course, going to museums isn't the only way to connect to our pioneer art. Pioneer art is all around us. If we are willing to put our phones down and take a look at the world around us, you will notice that it is everywhere. In fact, there are many efforts taken by our Singapore organizations to bring awareness to the art culture in Singapore. One such effort is the Art in Transit project by SMRT that aims to showcase local artists and provides a sense of identity to the community. As the saying goes, art is everywhere and everywhere is art. Hence, wherever we are, let's take some time to stop, slow down and appreciate the art all around us. You might even discover a side of Singapore that you never knew existed.